It's 3 ones, dude. What else could it be? This has been my luck all week.
I've been playing campaign Trench Crusade in the Trench Crusade Tabletop Simulator Discord for the past couple of weeks, and I've been pretty addicted. The campaign setup they have is open play with hundreds of different warbands participating. This gives you the opportunity to connect with a bunch of cool people playing a bunch of different factions from all over the world, rather than being limited to the player base at your local gaming store. I highly recommend all of you check it out if you're interested in Trench Crusade on any level. As I progressed through the campaign, I met several people who I enjoyed playing with very much, until I was about to start a game 6, when a certain individual asked me to exclude a rule that one of my most important models has. I was, and still kind of am, a pretty big noob, and at the time I was unsure if this was commonplace. I asked if there was any way around this, and he said no, this rule is not fun to play against. I tried compromising, nerfing myself a little bit, but he was unable to take that compromise. He said, accept my terms or we don't have to play, and I hesitantly declined. I felt weird about this interaction, and honestly was questioning myself if I was being an asshole here, but I moved on and found another person to play with the following day. In the time between then and my final campaign game, several people complained to me that there was an individual in the server that gave them an incredibly hard time in their games. Not regarding skill, but rather rule interpretation and general lack of kindness. It just so happened that this was the same individual that I declined to play with during my Game 6. I often saw this individual, let's call him John Doe, in the Discord chat asking for games at high levels in the campaign. The player base thins out when you get towards the top round, so the 10s through 12s are pretty tough to find matches. He complained how it was so lonely at the top. I decided that I would have to face him at one point or another because he was one of the only players at the top. So I figured why not make it the grand finale. Early on in my match against John Doe, he met me with a bit of an attitude and unprompted aggression. I should note that I am playing an incredibly broken army in this game, but that doesn't give him the right to act the way he did in this video. I should also note that this was my first army ever, and I just wanted to complete the campaign with it. I had no intention of being a meta chaser for the sake of being a meta chaser. The matchup in this video will be Heretic Legion Trench Ghosts versus New Antioch Red Brigade. With that out of the way, that brings me to our first segment. Two for height with Sniper's Nest just on his palanquin to hit.
Yeah.
And then Hellblade Blasphemous Staff.
I'm genuinely reconsidering this fight. Seriously, it's a miserable fight.
I think I will just pop in and whoa. Measure movement. Why did my measure movement get turned off? It says it's on.
Because did you dash?
No. What do you mean?
You needed to move out of there and then shoot and then dash to get back in.
He was never in there. He started the battle here.
Okay. Does fuck all.
Does that ignore armor?
No, it's a sniper. I don't have anything that ignores armor except this guy and some satchels.
Right, then
that is it.
Armor, no blood.
Yeah, like I said, it does nothing. I'm going to attempt to dash. Would you like to affect my dash?
I know that this behavior alone does not earn the title the most deranged tabletop player ever, but I assure you that this is just the beginning.
All right. He is going to slide down. Porch is going to move and basically do the same thing.
Did you dash with him first?
Nope. Sliding down costs 0 movement.
Oh, that's a thing?
Yeah. Well, it's a house rule thing. Remember how I was pointing it out earlier on? Like, I don't care if it is. You can drop down for free. Sliding is free. You get extra wiggle room that way.
Right.
I'm
I
fine.
thought that was with a movement. So you're adding like a whole nother thing of movement because you're shooting and then moving, no?
That is a good point. Let me change my order of operations here then.
Although this isn't outright cheating and could easily be chalked up as a misunderstanding, this is an example of how John Doe likes to make up his own rules and live in that sort of reality. It seems to be an occurrence that I can attest to in my experience with him, as well as other people I have met that have had the pleasure of facing him. He creates these homebrew rules and then tries to use them in situations that would give him an unfair advantage, such as he just tried to get free movement after shooting without an assault weapon. Note that he also tries to quickly move through the motions as if he did nothing wrong. Luckily, he listened to my reasoning this time, but I do feel bad for the players who haven't called out this kind of stuff, especially new people that are just learning the game and have trouble speaking up. The following clips are of him adding significant decimals to his movement that ended up resulting in line of sight that changed the state of the game in his favor. I understand that every now and then you accidentally move a model a little bit further, and that's fine, but when it occurs so often and ends up resulting in such a big advantage for you, then this is a problem that I would define as egregious cheating.
Confirms. Ducks himself into cover. Ends turn. Alright. Dog meat's gonna move. Touch corner. Second shot, same as the first. This. Hold on a second here. Yeah. There we go. Yep, there we go.
These next couple clips are of him moving through walls. Again, I don't think this is that big of a deal if it happens once or twice, but he did it multiple times throughout the game, all of which I did not include in the video. Also note the snarky tone that he used when I called him out for it.
We're gonna move 6.
He's gonna have to move around that corner now.
Let's see.
Or would it be about
No.
the same?
Not really.
Alright.
Alright. Okay. So if I stop there, I can still legally see, and it's still auto charge. Alrighty.
Don't I get blood markers or something with your army as well?
You do. We forgot. Hold on.
Well, shit, I probably would have used one on your cowboy.
You just want to add another one to the cowboy?
Yeah, but I would have instantly used it for the extra injury. Would you let me roll the dice since we still have the result?
Fuck no.
Okay.
Sorry, your army is miserable enough. I'm not giving a lot of leniency.
Just to go a little further into detail of what happened, Red Brigade has a rule that your opponent can place blood markers on a certain amount of models in your army at the start of the game after deployment. My opponent failed to mention this at all, and I just so happened to remember it. It's fine if you forget a rule every now and then, but to not let me re-roll an injury I very obviously would have rolled is very bad form, in my opinion. He also states that I am not giving much leniency because my army is too OP. The thing is, this doesn't have to do with my army. This has to do with a rule that John forgot, and I will be suffering for his mistake. Seems to be another example of how entitled this player is. This context is critical in explaining my behavior for the next clip. Normally I would let the occurrence in the next clip go, but the thing I want you to focus on is that he forgot the rule both times, and it was me that suffered the penalty for it both times.
Immune to fear.
Oh, right. Alright.
Oh, hold on!
Huh.
We fucked up. This boy has martyr pills.
Meaning what? Oh, -1 for injury.
Yeah, on all of those injuries.
So the first one was a...
The first one was... The only one that was relevant is the potential kill, which you got 2 6s. If we knocked the top 6 off, it would have been a 10, not proccing tough. Would you like to re-roll it or just take the 10?
Wait, why would we take away the top 2? Why wouldn't we take away the middle?
The top 1.
Why would we do that?
Because you would have had -1 dice to that injure.
11. It's... Okay. So I'm getting fucked for you for getting a rule?
I'm not trying to fuck you. I'm giving you the opportunity to re-roll it entirely.
Okay.
Well, it's a different number of dice. It is 5 dice. There we go.
Alright. So you forgot the one rule that would have given me an extra injury to you at the beginning, and you forgot this rule, so your army's strong.
What are you talking about? It was 1 turn.
You forgot the very first turn of the game, you forgot to put all your blood markers on your guys, and I could have gotten the extra injury to you and taken your lieutenant out first turn. It's okay though. We all forget rules sometimes. So what? Is he not downed?
He is not downed. He is not toughed.
So he's got just a blood.
Correct. He would still have the blood that he earned from the injury.
Cool. Alright, you're up.
Very rarely would I ever act like this when playing a tabletop game, as I like to be pretty lenient about people forgetting things. To be honest, I was just so fed up with this hypocritical, entitled brat. The way that he demanded me to reroll or remove the highest instead of saying something like, "Would you mind rerolling?" or "Would that be okay?" is just a testament of how entitled and rude this person is. This last segment is just a few moments where he decided to bless my eardrums with his gamer rage, until he ultimately rage quit the game due to him not liking how one of my rules works. To be fair, there were a couple moments I was egging him on, but it was all in good fun and it was just banter in my eyes. Enjoy.
So 2 to hit. Probably gonna whiff this one.
Why would you ever whiff? You're going to kill him. Why do you doubt?
-1 to injure.
Correct.
2d6. Probably not gonna do much here.
No, he's going to kill.
No, just a blood.
I'm going to activate delete, and things are going to get very complicated. First things first, I'm going to attempt to dash with him.
Sure.
Of course. This is what I mean.
Is that what's complicated about it? Is that it? Is that a failed dash?
Yeah, it's 3 1s, dude! What else could it be? This has been my luck all week! For the last 2 weeks.
What to do?
I will bloodbath on the other guy. This will be flat bloodbath.
Meaning 3, add them all together?
Yep.
5, 6, 7.
Nice, man!
That's a kill, right?
7 is not a kill.
Oh.
Can I catch literally any break?
Alright.
Okay. Can't have fucking shit. Movement, defense, high ground, long distance, no cover.
He doesn't have high ground. They're equal heights. With the
No, they are not. You benefit as though you had 2-inch cover, but you still are on the ground.
I'm treated as I am on a 2-inch platform, no?
Correct, but that doesn't mean you are 2 inches higher. You get to benefit from high ground on a flat plane.
Where does it say that? It doesn't say anything about a flat plane.
So you're telling me when you are knocked down and upside down, you aren't 2 inches taller from a fall?
I'm on a... So if I'm laying down, I would be laying down on top of a 2-inch platform. Because I'm on a tank palanquin.
Correct. So when you fall from heights, you would also suffer the additional height?
Would I? So are you saying I shouldn't have even rolled for falling? No.
No, I'm saying you would have rolled an additional dice.
I'm still dropping 2 inches. Because
you're dropping 4 inches if you're dropping from 4 inches of height.
Right, if I was falling off my model. But the thing you're missing is it's one connected model. Like, the whole tank is falling down. You see what I'm saying?
Honestly, I'm fucking sick of fighting trench ghosts.
Yeah, I do not know how
I'm legitimately done. I'm frustrated in fighting them. I just don't want to fight them anymore. Chalk it up as a W. I'm done.
Alright, easy game. Thank you.
It's easy when you ignore half the rules. And it's not on you. I just hate the army.
No, it's fine.
They're not fun to fight.
I appreciate the easy wins where I can get them.
Alright, later, dude.
He rage quit. Every game has these types of players, and it is unfortunate that so many people are forced to play with them. I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea, though. The general Trench Crusade community has been awesome, and I really, really like this game so far and think it has huge potential. I highly recommend checking out the Tabletop Sim Trench Crusade Discord if you are curious about getting into the game, or if you're just looking to play with new people. And if you aren't into Trench Crusade already, then I highly recommend checking it out. Also, just a quick disclaimer, I don't want this to be a witch hunt for this guy. He is a crappy person to play against, yeah, but that doesn't make him a bad person or anything. He, much like myself, is actually an adoring cat lover. So, thank you all for watching, and see ya. Down, though, so go crazy.
Give me 2 seconds. So I spent my full 6-inch movement. My cat's whining. I just want to make sure she's alright.
Yep, first full 6-inch movement. 2...
What's my baby? Do you want to say hi to my friend? Just a little hi. No. You don't want to sing today? You just want to whine? What if I kiss you?